So my name is Jeremy, and about 19 and a half years here in the Bay Area, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. My daughter was birthed here, so that's why I'm here. I would say my journey with looking to get the veneers implants was about 5 to 7 years ago. And initially they told me, the doctors, they told me I was having some cases of degenerative bone disease. So I was like, man, I'm too fly, I'm too young for that. We gotta work something out. So I started noticing little spots on my teeth, like in the upper gum area, little black spots. And I know it wasn't due to not brushing or anything like that. So being filmmakers, but filmmakers as well, my nephew and I, camera test wasn't coming right, wasn't looking right. My smile wasn't looking as nice. So I started doing my due diligence like everybody else does, looking for some solutions. And when I found out about the veneers, I realized how costly they were. And I was like, I'm solution oriented. I'm gonna figure this out. So I actually built my credit up to 700 plus. I got my credit right, got on the horn, was calling all the places in San Francisco in the Bay Area to get these veneers. My first choice initially was your competitor. I don't know if I could say it or not. It was Clear Choice. So I had heard some good things about them. And the thing about them was their locations was a little spread all out throughout the Bay. So I was like, me living downtown San Francisco in a fly, uprise, high rise, I'm not going out there. In the pandemic, my truck had been taken. The smash and grab game was crazy. The city was going just crazy. So my truck had been taken on the day of my daughter's, she had like a play. She was the lead star in the play. On that same day, my truck was taken. So since that time, I hadn't had any transportation. Anyway, so I still needed to get these teeth done. Like I said, we had photo shoots to do, movies to do and all that. And I was like, all right, I'm either go with Clear Choice or this other place that I found on Facebook, which happened to be Dr. Samadian's office. And blessfully, not luckily, they were in San Francisco. So I said, let me call and find out and see if we can get a date to possibly come in and talk with them. Blessfully, again, everything worked out. I was asking God for a sign and everything worked perfectly, just beautifully. I got there, the front desk was very polite. Yoli was a blessing. The whole entire staff was just forthcoming with all the information. I probably waited about, 10 minutes after I did my applications and all my paperwork. Got in to see the doc. Everybody was nice. And like the other competition, they promised a 1-day turnaround. How could that be? Don't they have to take pictures, design it, what they call it, 3D printing and all that stuff? So I was like, I don't know how that's gonna work. These guys explained the process thoroughly. They told me step after you take the pictures, how everything was gonna play out. It was a little gray areas at first, but you're excited to get your veneers done. You're happy to get, you're in pain, A, and B, you're excited to get your new look, your new confidence back. So some things I kind of overlooked a little bit initially, but that's neither here nor there. But when I sat down with the checks and every pass, we got the work done. We took the pictures, we got the work done. I think the first 1 or 2 times was a little uncomfortable just because most people are afraid of dentists. Let's just keep it real. Let's just be honest. Most people don't like going to the dentist, which is why they're in the predicament they're in. And so I had a little discomfort, a little pain initially, but after getting the numbing and the staff walking me, holding my hand like the last client had said, the staff was just amazing. Just wanted to kind of give some background and some overview of like the professionalism, the care, organic genuineness that they have. And so that's kind of like my background. I'll tell y'all the rest later. I'll say the best from that. 'Cause. It's like night and day. So when you have your beautiful smile, your pearly whites, your chompas, your confidence is better. The way you posture yourself when you walk in the room, your comfortability level when you're conducting not only professional business, but just being around family, picking up my daughter, being around grandma. It was times where on set and in personal life, being around family, birthday parties, I'm always doing this. I'm holding my face down. I'm off in the corner. I'm not really participating with everybody. I was turning down basketball games and concerts, and it's not like me. Everyone's a very vivacious, loving people. So that took a toll on me. And so now the opposite of that is that people are just saying, man, wow, you have a beautiful smile. But just casual fun. Just casual. My family's seeing the difference in my bubbly personality now, which was always there, but had been gone for some time, especially through the pandemic. We all kind of had some sadness, but to answer your question in a nutshell, it's just night and day. I feel like the king that I am. I know my worth and I stand strong. And thanks to Dr. Samadian and the staff. Oh, most definitely. That was probably the most important of the concerns, was tackling those issues. They extensively went over my prior health situation, degenerative bone in the teeth, told me, explained about the loss and how if we don't get this done now, don't let finances stop you. I think that's what a lot of people do, is they're so afraid of they'll go buy a car, they'll go buy a house, they'll go buy clothes and everything else, but you won't invest into your own health. My nephew kind of brought that to my attention too. He was like, man, do you want to go get this car? Because I explained, aforementioned before, my car was taken during the pandemic. Said, do you want to get the car and still be driving around with your teeth like that? Or do you want to invest in your health? You may not have your car, but you got family, you got your apartment, you be looking good again, you can conduct business as usual. He addressed all the issues and then some. I'm extremely happy, and I refer him to the world. Collab game was crazy. And what I mean by the collab game is like our collaboration efforts, communicating. I like my artists to be a little more rounder. I'd like to have the tops not be so Bugs Bunny-ish. Had bucktooth look or that elongated look. I want him to be short, natural, organic. I want the look to be just a natural smile. I showed references. They were very willing to adhere to those suggestions. I didn't have any like pushback. I think, just let me freestyle. I'm the expert. I think I can do this, let me do this. I've been doing this 20 years, I got you. No, they was wanting to hear every suggestion. Matter of fact, I texted them some of my pictures as well as ideas that had come to me. Just being at home and you brushing your teeth, you take a little mental notes, physical notes in your iPhone, and I submitted all that stuff to them, and within one or two phone calls, they had the prototype or the printed copy right away, awaiting for me to come to the render location. And so thank God to my family, they were able to pick me up every month, and I had no problems from beginning to end. So yes, he addressed all my issues, suggestions, man, and then some. And some doctors don't willing to do that. They'll maybe allow you to say one or two things, and then they'll kind of take it from there. He was totally on board with everything I had to offer. He said, keep the best for last. I am the best thing for last. Just the smile, that's it all. But nah, just, jokingly, all jokes aside, like, if anybody is on the fence, if anybody is afraid, if anybody is apprehensive, or they have any things that's prohibiting them, they just letting money be the issue. Don't. I wouldn't say life is short, because life is beautiful, but it is what it is, and it's up to us to want to look our best at all times. I mean, it's not a fashion show where you have to do this to impress others, but you want your own peace of mind and self-esteem to feel good. You want to walk into a room and know that you're the lady, you're the man, you feel good. And so if anybody is out there, they're worried about finances, or they're worried about the pain, they got you. Just have a little faith, baby. Just have a little faith. Like Prom Time said, if you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you get paid good. You get paid good, you live good. Get ready, world, because here come Blaze. That continuing the films, my merch is called Heart of a Lion, HOAL, and that's in conjunction with Sickle Cell Anemia Foundation. And that I want to heal. My blueprint on the world is to touch as many people within my reach as possible. Can't heal the world, but I can certainly try. And in collaboration with Dr. Samadian, I'll be sending super referrals to him. I'm gonna go out, I'm going to input my handprint on the world as best I can, with my smile, with my spirit, with my love, my generosity, my care. Thank you, Dr. Samadian, and the whole squad, the whole team. Y'all have me feeling like $1,000,000.